close or release or give up, clean up the resource purpose, I will write what block? Finally block. Now I am writing. I hope you are understanding. Is it mandatory to write or optional to write? Yesterday I told a lot of times. Mandatory or optional? I may write it, I may not write it. If resources are not there, I don't write it. If resources are there, I will write it. Depends on the resource availability, I will write finally block. If no resources are there, is it necessary to write finally block? Not necessary. So I am going to write it. So careful. It is the block. It is the block in which we write what? Block of statements. Block of statements. Block of statements. Block of statements will relinquish QUI. Relinquish means what? Release. Release. Also called as what? Close. Relinquish or what? Close. Also called what? Give up. Give up. These are all called different alternative, students. That is nothing but what? Clean up the resources. Resources means what here? Files, comma what next? Database softwares. Database softwares. So I am writing. So in this block, in which it is the block in which we write block of statements, will relinquish the resources. Relinquishing means what? These words. The resources which are obtained in, where are you obtaining? Which are obtained in which block? Try block. Which are obtained in which block? Try block. So, and hence, finally block is called which block? Resources relinquishing block. Resources relinquish block. Relinquishing block. I will carry this word. Resources relinquishing block. So relinquishing block we can call. Are you able to follow? Yes. So next point I am writing. Is it mandatory to write or optional to write it? Optional. So finally block is optional to write. Optional to write. Next is called what? Finally block will execute. Finally block will execute compulsorily. Finally block will execute what? Compulsorily. Did you understand this word? Right. The place of writing, which block? Finally block is that after which block? Else block. If else block present. Because writing else block is also optional or not? Writing else block is if else block present. That is the sentences of what? Which kind of explanation this is? About which block? Finally block. These are the very important keyword, students, and they will ask you in interview point of view. In FAQ's point of view, these points are important. Okay, all these points you must remember it. Now I want to enter into, as we discussed yesterday's class, online students. Is it clear for you? So a lot of online students are absent. Almost 100 members are absent today. So they are in underground, I think so. Not in underground. Underground of underground. Different ground they are in. Right. So okay. So that's why New Year plans, January plans, because of that unnecessary plans only jobs are not coming. That's all. So really, so coming to the Melrose Dixon, because they give us a wrong link. Okay, ma'am. So you are there in the class, Dixon. So you are there in the class. Yes, which is not fear on us. Okay. So you got wrong link to Dixon today. Melrose Dixon, you got wrong link today. They are upset me. Okay. Don't worry, I will speak to them. Why they upset you, I will speak to them. So I will speak to them compulsory today. Don't worry. Okay now. So Melrose. I will speak to them. Who is that person name? Tell me. Any person name? Who is that? So no. Don't worry. Because they are supposed to provide services for you. So Melrose, who is the person who is sent a long link for you? Oh, Sham. Okay. Mr. Sham, okay. I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him. Today only I will go to him. I will speak to him. Just so, just hold on. I will just, okay, ma. Just, you don't worry about it. Tomorrow onwards, you never get such type of problem. Fine. Because if I want to speak something to them, if I want to tell something to them, I must have some proof for this. Okay, ma. No, don't worry about it. So next onwards, so they said that there is no class today. When there was class is going on. Okay. This is also one point. Okay. Okay. Definitely today only, January 1st, I will celebrate. I will celebrate with them. Okay. Okay. I'll take care. So don't worry about it. Okay. Shall I continue? Now. Melrose, are you following now? Are you following now? Right. Okay. Good. Now I'll move to various forms of accept blocks. Various forms of accept blocks I'm going to. So far we understand only one accept block. Now I'm going to say various forms of what? Accept block. Various forms of accept block we are going to discuss. So how we are using only one accept block so far. And you also already understand. But when you go to MCQs level, written test level, these questions are coming. So now I am going to start with this. Are you comfortable? Chandu, celebrating now. Cake is ready, huh? So it's only psychological feeling for all of you. Only psychological feeling. Correct? Feeling same, na? So you are okay, Naveen Kumar. Advance Happy New Year. For all of you also, advanced Happy New Year. Read Python notes. Followed by read Python notes. So, Chandu, Sabka Bandhu. Okay. Okay. So you are talking like a okay. Okay, mom. So I am not RGB, I am not somebody else. I am KVR is KVR only. Yes. Something happened there. KVR is KVR only. KVR is not something. KVR is not in, not in. KVR is in KVR. That's all. KVR is not in, KVR is in no. KVR is KVR. That's all. E is the operator. That's all. So it is not in, not in, no comparison. We are, that's all. Okay, na? So that's my policy. Hmm? Sir, you speak good Hindi. You are doing, okay, students, let me. You also want to celebrate, huh? Want me to stop the class? No, I don't want. See, surrounding of our institutes, even other classes, they give off holiday. They also went for celebrating. But I don't want. See, work is worship. You know that? In work only you need to celebrate your happiness. Am I correct? Huh? Because don't feel that, sir, think about from our side. I'm thinking about you. I can also give holiday. Okay, go. I say, but I don't want to. When I give holiday, what you will do? What you do after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you will double extra you do it. Double extra means what? Unnecessarily your money will be wasted. At least I can engage you to these 2 hours. You can save you some money for you. Correct or not? Yes. Abhishek Dilip, but in your age, okay, it is common, okay. So make it common and something will happen. So, in KVR sir, what? Okay, very good. Arun Singh, Arun Singh, you put a big message. So Arun Singh is very good student. What he put the message, I will read out. Respected, respected sir, you are the one of the best trainer in my life. Your experiences, right, motivating us during that. Okay, ma, Arun Singh. So you inspire what you need to get a job. You always clear the doubts, making students right direction. God bless you and give strength, good health, and happiness in your life. Arun Singh, thank you, my dear student, and thank you, my dear student. Arun Singh. Arun Singh, thank you. Wish you the same. Right. Aditya, true words by Arun Singh. Yes. Right. I'm appreciating Arun Singh. Okay, ma. Let me complete it. So, without giving holiday by calling you to the class, I don't want to go for continuous fun because it's not suitable to my experience. Subject I want to go for it. Let me. The various forms, the except block can be used in, the except block can be used in can be used in various forms, can be used in various forms. They are, first one I am going to talk. So form number one I am going to use it. Let's see the form number one. Form number one. What is the form number one I am taking? What is the form number one I am taking? It is something like this. See students, what is form number one? See the syntax. Syntax I am going to tell, which is already discussed in the class. What is it? Try block, easy students. I don't take much time. After this is completed, you can also go. So try, you know what statements will write there. Block of statement generates what? Exceptions. Same thing except I am writing. There I will write what students? Exception class name 1. Correct? Exception class name 1. Exception class name 1. Right students? And I will write some block of statements. Like this. This is called, already we discussed it. I said yesterday only standard format I told, right? Yes. So like that I can write exception class name 2. Exception class name 2. Like that I wrote many more. Exception class name 2. Many more I write. This is called what? Standard syntax. So this form can handle, this format can handle one specific exception at a time. One specific exception at a time. One specific exception at a time. It is known as what? Standard format. Are you following me? Yes. Next I am going to take up form number 2. That is an important here. I am going to introduce. Form number 2 I am going to take up. See students, what is form number 2? I am going to say. Form number 2 is called what? It is a specially I am going to introduce. This format can handle multiple specific exceptions. Multiple specific exceptions at a time by using single except block. single except block. It's an important, students. By using single except block. By using what? Single except block. And this facility is called, this facility is called multi exception handling block, we can call. Which block? Multi exception handling block, we can call. What is the syntax, sir? Easy, students. I will write it. Try block is writing. Try block I am writing. You see, syntax I will write. You see, try, except, simply I will take it. Space is not enough. Class name 1 I will write it, comma, class name 2 I will write it. What are all the exception class names are there? That I will write it. Class name 2, comma, class name 3, so on I will write. I will write all of them. Class name n I am writing. It's an important, students. Class name n. All the multiple exceptions I am writing. Here I need to write what you know, students. Block of statements generates user friendly error messages. Error messages for all specific exceptions. At any point of time, students, only one exception will match. Some sound is coming, right? Is it in the same class or from some other place? Look at carefully. Not in our class, right? So, take care. So, try block. In this case, some exception is occurring. At any point of time, this only, either this will match or what? This will match or this will match. Any one of them is matching. This entire block of statements will execute. That means, what is an advantage of this especially? Suppose, see, students, here whichever exception you commit the mistake, that message only will come. But this, see, some people opinion is, if I commit one mistake, only that message only will come. Second one is what? If you commit one mistake, that message will come plus other exceptions also which are going to come in the next feature. Simple, one student failed in first year. The parents are warning about the current failure, plus they are telling about advanced second year, third year, fourth year also they are warning about it. Be careful about your future exceptions which are going to come. If a person is entering PIN number wrong, along with the PIN number wrong, they are saying that enter sufficient balance, keep the card proper order, they are giving that messages also. So some people will take it as an advantage, some people will take it as what? Drawback. What is that? If I am not committing a mistake, why that message is coming? If you want one message at a time, go forward this one. If you want for all the exceptions, if they do one exception, if you want to print all the messages, you can print this one. Are you okay? Yes. If one mistake is doing, one message will come at a time. That is already said to you. If you want all the mistakes possibilities which are there in my application, I can give you this. Let me go to the example. This is called example. I will take this one. See this carefully. I will take this. Observe it. Now I am going to say example 1. That it is called what? Example. This is called what? 3.py. 3.py. What is this? How many except blocks are there? 2. Now just run this code once. Students. Save it div3. Go to this place. py. Now see that what is happening. Program execution started. I am in try block. Enter the value of it. 120. I got the answer. Right or not? If I say 100, you say this is giving you what? Don't enter 0 for denominator. That means only one exception is coming at a time. I am expecting second time if I am running, there is a chance of getting another exception. In second time to get the exception, when I am running second time an exception is coming. That exception, instead of wasting second time running, first time only I am saying don't enter 0 for denominator, I will give another message also, so that next time you will not commit the same mistake. Did you understand? So that time how do you go for it? Once again I will run it, you see. I will run here 10 ABC I entered. It is coming don't enter alphanumerics. What I am saying is when they do one mistake, tell other mistakes of the same problem, so that they will be careful in running the application. So that time I will write it 0 division error comma 0 division error comma what should I write it? Value error also I will write it here, comma value error also I am writing like this. That time I will write this message 100% in this line, 100% in this line. What is happening? 0 division error message is this, value error message is this one. That time I will not write it, so that I can reduce some piece of code also. Are able to get it? So let us save this code. This is known as what here? What this is known as? Multiple exception handling block. Multiple exception handling block. This is called a multiple exception handling block. Execute it, students, and observe it carefully. Now run this code 100 and then what? 23x. It is giving you. Actually, because of this, what is happening? Line number entered here. This is no problem. 10th line exception is there. Jump out of that. Only one except block is there. It is not matching. It is matching the second one. Once it is matching the second one, it will execute complete of this block of statements will execute. Complete block of statements will execute. Now see this now. See, don't enter the 0 for denominator and don't enter ALNUMs and this one. Actually, this is understanding this message. And plus this message also awareness is provided to the end user, so that he will not perform the same mistake in the next time. So I am reducing the fault tolerance rate from the end user. Understand ma? This is known as which facility? Online students, did you catch my points ma? Did you catch my point? This is one writing in the same place. So coming to this place here, I am going to write it. This is called multi, and the rest of them are going to be similar. So I am going to say, here I will write it. Example I can say when I upload the notes, refer div3.py. div3.py. For the first one is called what? Already you know in our class. div2.py. div2.py. So Vaibhav, thank you my dear student. So today everybody is praising me, I don't know. So everybody is praising. Yes, thank you. These are all your blessings. So all my students, because of my students, I am able to take this much year of journey in the things like, right? So student is called a Vaibhav. So student name is Vaibhav. So lots of successful people in my life, but so discipline like Xavier sir. Proud of myself, that is your student. Vaibhav, thank you. So now I will continue my topic. So coming to the point. Shall I continue? Ma? Reverse, huh? Messages, huh? Will the messages will reverse? Ma? Logical error means I will run it once. Tell me your problem. Yeah. 100 and 0. Okay, same message will come.
Anything by 0, same message will come.
Both classes will execute. Huh? No. Stand up. See, here what is happening? 11th problem. Which exception is that? What is matching with? Is it matching here? No, that means this will execute or not? No. Huh? See, earlier when this was an exception, I told you that it is matching with this or not. It is not matching with it. Is this catch except block will execute or not?
Yes.
Both of them will execute. In this case, what is happening? 11th. What is happening in this 11th? What is matching? Zero division error. Which one is not matching? Not matching. So like previous only. Both the messages will come. Both the messages will come. See that it is going to give you both the messages. Without writing class names. That's what. When you see any textbook, na, I'm telling about you. Textbook people are going to making you, that too you are reading Balaguru Swami book. Balaguru, that's what I'm saying. Balaguru Swami book, if you see, is from Bangalore. If you follow that, we will not become even Amirpai trainer also. I will tell you that. See, because you are thinking that your sir is not going to cover. My topic is going to beyond that. I already told you. You show your notes, our notes and his notes to Balaguru Swami. Balaguru Swami will throw it out his book. So, coming to that, where I will cover that, 9 a.m. You go to that exceptions. I'll give you wonderful explanation for that. That's what students are going out of their order. You see that. Various forms of what? Various forms of except block. You are exciting. My classes will be exciting. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 3. See that. Form 3. Next with alias name I am explaining. Form 4. This is you see. This is what you read in your book. Right? That's what. These things are not there in your book. These things is not there in your book. Correct? Yes. You show the our notes and Balaguru Swami book. Balaguru Swami throw it out his book. You will take KVR sir book. Yes. Now, one more thing I am saying. This is also not present in his book. This one is not present in his book. Correct? So finally I will give, see how many things I am explaining. So if you hold on, you will get powerful knowledge. KVR will boost your knowledge like anything when you are hold on. In middle only you are exciting. I'll explain the reason also. Okay na? Sit down. I will talk to you again in front of everybody after that explanation. In which case we will write in real time, I will explain. Okay na? So how many forms I am explaining? 5 forms I am explaining. In your book, what is there? Only one form is there. That is called except colon. That is useless syntax. When it is useful, I will explain in the class. Hold on. I will explain. So, coming to that, I'll just, why I am not showing, if I can open these notes and I can say, but I don't want, I will explain. Carefully listen. So, div3.py. Are you able to follow? His doubt is, without writing this also, he will get this, he is saying. Okay, that is actually not at all recommended. It is not at all suitable to write like that. I will explain when to write it. I'll tell you that. Look at students. Carefully follow. Next I am going to introduce this part. If time is permitted, I will explain. div3.py. Syntax number 2. Syntax number 4 I am going for. 3 I will go for. 3. I will go for 3. The first one I will copy for easiness. So, I will take this one. What is this part is? What is this part is? 3. This format can handle the specific exception at a time with alias name. Why alias name is required? In near future, we are going to write the Python application to communicate with what? Database. In database, some exceptions will come. Do you know database? Oracle, you know? You know Oracle? No, sir, only Python you know. Right. In database, some exceptions will come. Those exceptions I want to capture in where? Python. I will capture in where? Python. So, Python exceptions are different from Oracle exceptions, MySQL exceptions. Those messages I want to capture in where? Python. I want to capture in Python. How do you do it, sir? That can be done by with alias name. What I will do? As alias name. What is alias name? Already you learned it. Alias name is nothing but what? Short name. As alias name. Generally we feel alias name. But this alias name is not an alternative name for that. That alias name will capture third party technology exception messages.
Monica.
Third party exception messages. I will show you that. Don't worry about it. Look at our program, div1 program. I will run it, students. div1.py. Enter 0 and 0. What I got it? Technical error message we got it or not?
Yes.
What is zero division error?
Division.
Exception class name na. What is this colon after the division by 0 is called message coming because of which exception? This message in Python it is coming. Like that in Oracle also, cloud also, different type of products when I am communicating, some messages of those technologies will be coming that I want to captured by the Python programmer. To capture it, I need this alias name concept. Now I will capture the message called what? Division by 0. One more exception, 10, and I will enter KVR here and see this now, value error. What is this message is called? Error message occurring because of what? Such a type of messages will come from where? Other technology vendors also. Because you don't understand at this time, when I come to database level, I will write this syntax regularly. That's why I am covering now only. In data science, when I am communicating with Apache servers, that time Apache server will give you some type of exceptions. That messages, if I want to print it into my data science application, I require to use what? This type of except block. Okay, now without covering this, I can go for what? Like our student said, last one block I will cover and I can say exceptions over. That is every faculty will tell. I don't want to say. That is not a correct mechanism. I will explain that. Did you understand?
Yes.
Now I will write the code. Alias name. What is this alias name is going to say? 3.py. I will go to that. 4.py. I will take it. Just let me go to that. Here I will take it. This 2 only I will capture it. 2 only I will capture it. Go to that. I am writing here. Python I am saying. Now I am writing. Saying here 3.4.py, 4.py, 0 division error as what? Z, as Z. Not only that, KVR I will take. I will print. Not only that, you can print KVR. What is KVR comes? Message occurring due to what? 0 division error will come. What is coming? Division by 0 message is there, that I am capturing. Value error as what? Value error as what? HYD. Any name you can take, any variable name. HYD I will take it. Just run this code once. Run this code once more. div4.py. div4.py. Say here py. div4.py. 100 you see. What the message is coming? Division by 0. Next you say 10 and say 23x. What the message is coming? Invalid literal for int of this one. Previously this message was coming or not? Those technical error messages. See once again. div1 10 and then 23x. What was the message is coming? Because of value error this coming or not? That is the message I am printing. Any kind Python is going to communicate with various different vendors products. That time to capture those messages in Python level, you will come to know very nicely in the Python communication. You can't understand at this present what is the use of that. So just I am covering by showing the Python messages. When I come to that, I will show you once again. I will revise that point to you here. So will you cover SQL, my dear student? My dear student, SQL I am not going to tell the course. SQL if you know already, I will connect to the database. I will get the details. That is what I am going to get it. So, what is this? Okay, somebody is written some English, Telugu. KVR sir is be like నీకు చెప్పి కోడి అలుపు వస్తుంది ఏమో నాకు ఊపు వస్తుంది, ఊపేస్తా. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? ఓకే స్టూడెంట్, నౌ వెన్ ఐ మీన్ సీరియస్ యు ఆర్ డైవర్టింగ్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్, ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ కేవీఆర్ మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్. Please look at students. Look at ma. Are you understanding this output, please? Are you understanding this output here? Yes. So, coming to the point back. Coming to the point back. Now, so now I am going to introduce the another level. This is understandable? Huh? Now I am going to introduce important part. What our student is expecting. That small textbooks, Balaguru Swami, let us see, let us Python, let us C++ like that. 4.py. This format can handle all types of exceptions. All types of exceptions. See, I will show you all types of exceptions. What they will write is like this they will write. What they are writing? Except they will write it. What they did not write there? What they did not write? Exception class name they did not write. Exception class name they did not write. This program is not recommended. Not recommended. That means a patient is going to the hospital and there is a person is there giving one vitamin tablet and saying that go to home. Just one example I am saying. And vitamin is important for every disease, but disease will not go. Just giving something like, I will show you what is the meaning of it. Dear students, coming to this area, I am writing here, copy the same thing. See students, so you are in hurry of going out, but I am in interest of this subject. 5.py. Here I am not writing anything. Here I am not writing anything. I don't write anything, students. Just you are writing. Remove this entire stuff. Except, even if you keep also, no problem, student. Otherwise, you will think that sir did removed that. So print off in the notes and all those things, in textbook and all those things. They used to write, oops, something went wrong. Oops, not our oops. Something went wrong. Went wrong. Some internet websites and all something. Sometimes you are getting or oops, something wrong. Some dance symbol will come like that. Connection lost, something like this will come. Let me go to save this code and understand, my dear students. Let us run py div 5.py. Enter the value 10 and 0. You also put your practical life and then say. When I say 10 and 0, what is the answer is coming? Oops, something went wrong. Interview will compulsory ask, what oops, something went wrong? Tell me what is that something went wrong. If you are talented, you tell me what is something went wrong. Tell me. Tell me. Now I will say one more. 10 and then 23x. Again saying oops, something went wrong. For everything something went wrong. What is that? For every medicine same tablet. For every disease same tablet. This is not at all recommended. Sir, where we can use this? When it is not recommended, why it is in Python? I will give you the good explanation now. This is what Amirpet people will teach and most of the textbook will contain. Understand? Is it recommended? Huh? No. If you are a perfect person, you need to tell why this is went wrong. What went wrong? Tell me. If I keep a card wrong direction, oops, something went wrong. I will kick off the ATM machine and I will go out. Oops, something, what is went wrong? Tell me. Correct or not? If you say something went wrong, what is that? Okay, I kept the card. Pin number entered wrong. Oops, something went wrong. For everything, oops, went something wrong. Am I correct? It is written like that only. Correct? Yes. Yes. So, is it correct?
Yes.
No. You see our program. div2.py. div2.py. Okay. Something is there in div2.py. That part. div2.py. You see div2.py. So what is that? 10 and 0. Don't enter 0 for denominator. Oops, something went wrong is not there. See, 100 and ABC Don't enter ILNUMs, STRs and on the symbols. It is not whoop something went wrong. Pakka answers it is giving. When you mistake, it is telling to you. It is telling to you. So you are having perfect about this strongness. Correct or not?
Yes.
Sir, when to use this? I want to tell you. Shall I go to that? Yes. So, coming to the point of it, now I will go to next point. Listen. Next I am going to say, this is called what? This type of block is called default accept block we can call. Spell out more. Accept block. Let me give the clarity. Where can I use? In real time, this type of writing the code is not at all recommended. For all exceptions, single accept block is matching, right or not? You are saying, oops, something went wrong, that went wrong. This is not the way. When we will write in real time, I will tell you the pakka answer now. Look at that, student. I will go to my program. You see, now I am going to tell you. See here, in 2022, I am writing this code. Carefully listen, ma. 6.py. So this code is written by KVR in 2022 December 31st written. That time what was my exceptions? 0 division error and then what? Now I am thinking in 2024 definitely every project will be under maintenance because some new functionality will be added in the organizations, right or not? So when new functionality is added to the organization, definitely that code will be modified or not. New functionality added means existing code they will go on adding it, right? When they go for 2024 and decided here I am writing decided to update in 2024 or 2025 or 2026. So in 2026 or 2024 they want to update the code. Updating the code means they want to add some new code. So who predicted that kind of thing? Who having that type of predictions? 2022 KVR is having the prediction of in 2024 this code may be upgrading. Yes or no? They may add some extra code in 2024. Now I am writing the code. In 2024 they may add some sort of coding called Python. I don't know which code they will add in 2024. Are you following me? In 2024 which code they will add I don't know. For example, I am thinking that S of 10 they added like this. Which code it is? 2024 code they added like that. Understand? Huh? In the 2024 the code which they are adding, that programmer is not good in where? Exceptions. When he is not good in exceptions, definitely he cannot write what? Except block he will not write. Correct? He will definitely will not write which block? In 2022 KVR knows that in 2024 the person who is adding the new code don't know which type of exception will occur. Yes or no? To capture 2024 exception today for precautionary, for long forecasting, for long term benefits, KVR sir will write today what? One except block I will write it. Without exception name. For what? Capturing 2024 exception. For that unknown person, for the new programmer, I am telling, what is that? Oops. At that time I will tell, oops, something went wrong. Something went wrong, I am saying. Are you understanding this explanation? See, where I wrote it. Last part I wrote it. After writing my exceptions in 2022, it is successfully working. In 2024, this code may come that I am writing. Because of not writing this, nothing will happen. Just to see, I will save my code. div6.py. See students, I will write my code py div6.py. See students, 102 answer is coming. 100 and 0, answer is coming. Oops, something went wrong, is not coming. 100 and ABC, don't enter alpha alphanums. Are you following me? Now, sir, when this code will affect, sir, that time you see. In 2024, this code may be adding to my existing Python program. To help to 2024 programmer, I am writing which block? Now tell me, what is this S of 10? Is it valid index or invalid index? Valid index or invalid index? Is my 2022 exception matching? Is 2022 exception matching? It is matching or not? That time, that programmer, 2020 to 24 programmer who don't know exceptions, he will get this message or not? And he will think what? Now run it. Now you run it. Now div6, entering correct data only. Now what is happening? You see what is happening? Which program I am running? Which program? 1 minute. I will say here what is happening. Save it. Save it, student. I did not save it. Okay. Save this code. Save this code. Now enter this. Run this code. Py div 6 dot what? Py. See this now. 102 or 120. What is that? Oops, something went wrong. Definitely the 2024 programmer will see, oops, something went wrong. Where is that? He will start searching. Because of this program, these are the two exceptions are coming. Because of my 2024 statements, oops, something went wrong. For this concept is invented. But Amirpet people will tell what? This code only they will say. Exception handling is completed, they will say. That's why people are having exceptions in their life. Did you understand the actual meaning of subject? Are you getting? Now you are thinking. Balaguru Swami one side, KVR sir one side. No sound. Our subject will make sound. The subject is important. Right, students? Did you understand this? Yes. Now this is the most important scenario, student. Except. When I am writing except block, tell me, what is this except block is called? Which block this is? Default except block, students. Where I should write default except block? In the last we need write. We should not write in the beginning. See, I am trying to write in the beginning. See what is happening. What is happening? Error will come. Error will come. Run it. See, default except block must be lost. So, anything if we learn it, it should be more confidently we need to write it. This is called what? Another format. This is called another format. This is the one. I hope this is called form number 4. Except block. This is 5 under. 5 under. What is this? Refer. Refer what? Div 6 dot py. What is this? Recommended. 6 recommended. 6 recommended. My own exceptions plus default except block. 5 is not recommended. Why? Only except block. For everything, oops only. Is it recommended? No. So, I hope you are understanding the interest of that concept. So, this is called what? Except various forms. What is the first except block? Handling what? Single exception. Handling multiple exceptions. Handling the exception with alias name. Handling every exception. Every exception alone is not recommended. Handling every exception after specific exceptions. This is the subject of what? Various forms of except blocks. Understand? So this I will post it, students, and I'll stop the class. And Monday class when I come back, I will introduce the coding, how to develop our own exceptions, and I will go for ATM applications. I will enter into that. So I'll stop that. Advanced Happy New Year for everybody.
Oh, thank you very much.
So read the notes after going to home. Okay, students. Thank you. Good day. All the best. Online students, advanced Happy New Year for everybody.
అన్నయ్య న్యూ ఇయర్ అమ్మా